Hey guys, welcome to the session. Welcome to the channel Upskill with Deep. And today I'm going to discuss about different AI tools like generative AI tools, which is majorly used in tech for different types of engineers like DevOps engineers, software developers, testing engineers. Any one of the engineers now has how to be upgraded with generative AI or AI tools. The first thing I'm going to start is using Copilot, GitHub Copilot for different use cases. First of all, as our channel is mainly focused on cloud, DevOps, and MLOps, etc. Then first of all, I'm going to start with DevOps, and where I am going to write a Jenkins pipeline as a code pipeline with the help of Copilot, because nowadays working is not only important but efficiently working, completing the task with using the AI tools, like reducing the deadlines, reducing the time consumption for completing the task is important, because all engineers are getting upgraded. So let's start using it. Let's enter into the demo. Yeah, you can see uh, Copilot image here. You can also add extensions. You can add GitHub Copilot extensions. You can see the logo from here. Make sure you have checked this, like all the type of files, plain text files, and etc. for starting implementing Copilot. First of all, what is Copilot? It is just a generative AI tool, which is a coding assistant, which helps in auto completion of the code, which it can be any type of code, YAML, Java, etc. And it also works as agent if you also give whole project to the Copilot. But as we are firstly DevOps, we are focused to DevOps. Let's start implementing a pipeline, Jenkins pipeline. When I start writing pipeline, see, it starts suggesting the next step. First step we have to enter tab to accept the changes. You can see the first thing we do is we will define agents in pipelines, and then this session can also be considered as the extension of Jenkins tutorials in my YouTube channel. You can also see how to set up the Jenkins server. Then you can also use how to set up Jenkins in AWS. I will drop the link in the description. Then you can see I will start using stages. You can see just a single letter is suggesting complete steps, like single stage with the stages. Just a single tab can be written, no need of remembering your syntax and etc. So that helps in saving a lot of time, right? See, the next step is suggesting. You don't need to blindly follow the whatever the step that is suggested by the word. You can also implement your own steps, like running tests. You can test. You can also add script. You can also add different steps. See, it is also suggesting another step where you can also add npm. See, it is also giving commands of the different tech stacks. You can, if you use npm, it is JavaScript. If you use Java related tech stack, when you use Gradle, see, it is also giving Gradle test. So you don't need to remember everything. ChatGPT or Copilot helps in doing so and also working efficiently. This is one of the example. Let's do one other. Let's go into the next use case. Let's say your project is using some static tools like static testing tools, security testing tools, different types of tools. Let's say we are using SonarQube, but you don't know how to integrate, you don't know the CLI commands to integrate them with Jenkins. So leave it to the Copilot. Copilot helps in integrating any type of tool because it is trained on different data sets, and it is a code assistant completing assistant tool. So you just need to start how just need to start with the letter SonarQube. See, SonarQube is suggesting Sonar scan. Okay, don't blindly follow it. Okay, you enter, it is displaying the command Sonar scanner. Okay, you can also enter it. You can enter tab. Yeah, Now, if you want to customize the command, like you want to use a better way, okay. See, I have just implemented a multi-line sh command. It automatically understood it. Then it is suggesting us we can use Sonar Scanner command line tool. There are customizations like our keys, our login credentials, project keys, sources, host URL. So we need to enter tab, right? Yeah. You can also use it with different environmental credentials. See, I want to use a Docker stage, so I am writing another stage where I'm mentioning D. See, just okay. If there are two steps that you can mention DO. See, Docker build and push. Okay. Before Docker build, we can also we should also need to log in it, right? See, it is suggesting different tools like login. Okay, we can enter tab, but before that, there are other credentials, some other steps. If you have idea, if you want to implement that step, then you are free to do so. You can comment it. Just a minute. See, if I want to see, it's automatically identified it with credentials because you need to write the credentials of the Docker, right? So you can enter the tab. See, it has been complete. Oh, just a minute. If anything goes wrong, if you can always remember tab, tab. So now there is no wrong. We have added this credentials, username and password, credential ID, username, password. This is not mandatory. Login. After this, you can use the variables. Like it will fetch the variables from username password with this credential ID. It will store in this Docker username and password, and then that Docker username and password will be used along with login command, and also this forgot to mention URL also. We can give a custom URL, but we should always be cautious what it is giving and what Copilot is suggesting. Okay, then login is completed. The next stage, definitely after you log into the company, we need to push the Docker image, right? This is automatically suggested by the Docker, right? But here one of the command is missing. We can also add Docker tag. Sorry, see, can also suggestion tag. So when you have clarity to what to do, then Copilot will tell us how to do. That's the logic of using Copilot. Yeah. In this way, we can add multiple number of steps like deploy to Kubernetes. See, as compared to the code, we can use Argo CD also here for with the help of SCD command, source code management. You can add see notification complete. You can add you can add post Stacy. It is suggesting us to post always success failure. It almost took me maximum 5 minutes to complete this pipeline, which is almost 90 lines pipeline as a code. If we don't have Copilot, we must have to troubleshoot the syntax errors, troubleshoot we have to fetch the documentation, and we have to integrate it with our tools. We have to do build, we have to study the build stage. So Copilot helps us to complete the work in effectively. So this is the advantage of using AI tools. Guys, AI tools will not replace us. Only the guy who is using AI tools will definitely replace us if we are backward and using them. So that's all for this session, guys. Let's implement another use case with generative AI like Copilot and other tools. Let's upskill together. Let's share our thoughts. Thank you.